Hi, I'm Moody, feeling moody, and it's time for a moon message. Today's moon is the waning gibbous moon under the astrological sign of Sagittarius. This reading's for Aquarius, sun, moon, rising Venus, and north node Sag. I'm calling you Sag already. Aquarius, Holy Spirit. Something could be going on with a Sag, Holy Spirit, angel guides, spirit guides. What is the intuitive message for Aquarius? Hi, Aquarius. Your intuitive message is divine timing. Divine timing is always at play in every aspect of our life, right? Something ending, divine timing. Something transforming, divine timing. Something beginning, divine timing. Everything unfolds at the right time. Trust in your intuitive timing. So right now, Spirit is like telling you to trust in your intuitive timing, right? Your intuition is Holy Spirit, right? And His timing is perfect. Okay, Spirit, what is this about for Aquarius? Something is unfolding at the right time. Okay. Queen of Cups. It could concern love. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy, Aquarius. So maybe getting love, meeting the one that you love, everything is unfolding at the right time. If you've been looking for love, know that everything is unfolding at the right time. Page of Pentacles, Aquarius. So the Queen of Cups is very loving. She actually is very expressive, showing her love, wearing her heart on her sleeve. The King of Cups, he gives love freely. Like, these are the type of people that give you enough rope to hang yourself. Like, they are very open and receptive until you hurt them. You know, they lead with their heart. That's what I'm trying to say. So there could be somebody who is leading with their heart. Page of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. Maybe you want a new start with a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. I'm feeling that too. Trust your intuitive timing. Past energy shows that maybe there was some type of family. Maybe something's going on within your family. But it needs to be balanced. It needs to be equal. You could be giving more than you're getting. Somebody with the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Cups is at the center. This is about somebody from the past. Somebody from the past that you have very deep feelings for. Feeling nostalgic. It's either you or them, and maybe both of you. But this is a yearning for the past. The Six of Cups. Wanting somebody from the past. And Spirit says everything unfolds at the right time. Somebody could be wanting a reconciliation. Seven of Cups. Maybe they were lured away by other options. Or maybe you were lured away by other options, but they did not pan out because they brought a lot of confusion. Okay. Yeah, this is somebody that I don't know if you are really broken up. I'm not sure on that because there was a family here. There was the Ten of Pentacles. Like, you two lived together. You pooled your money. Somebody's thinking of that because that was in the past. They're thinking of that now, wishing that they could turn the tide, wishing they could do it over. Oof. There's a stalemate. Like, you're in your corner, they're in their corner, and there could be no communication at this point. But somebody wants it. They want the opportunity to do it again with the Six of Pentacles, to make something right, to make something even, to make something fair. Okay. What else do we want to tell Aquarius about this intuitive message, divine timing? What else does Aquarius need to know? I did see that the sun at the bottom of the deck. Things are going to work out in your favor. What does Aquarius need to know? Page of Wands reverse. Somebody lacked excitement. I almost feel like boring. Somebody was boring. Somebody stopped giving to the relationship. Like the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups rather, the King of Cups, they need a reciprocal relationship or they'll pull away. So you could have been with somebody who's very loving, nurturing, compassionate, and they didn't feel it was reciprocal. Six of Pentacles, it was unbalanced, it was uneven. That's why something, maybe from the very beginning, there were issues. This is what I'm hearing also. Some excitement died quickly. I don't know. A fight emerged. Okay. What caused this Two of Swords, the Page of Wands, to be Ten of Wands? Yeah, somebody was carrying more of the burden. They had to, like, it wasn't reciprocal. There was a lack of reciprocity when it came to love, when it came to responsibility. A Tower. This also broke apart because you two weren't aligned. You weren't meant to be. You know, when the Tower shows up, at some point, you could be chosen. You're with a chosen person. There's chosen energy, and divine is in charge. So at the right moment, he created a tower. Why? Because things needed to end. Things needed to end. Somebody was getting the short end of the deal here. And, right, divine shows up at the right time to break the pattern and to change your focus on love, true love. See, that's what the Queen and King of Cups is. If you are a true energy of love, there's no way that you can be aligned with a lesser energy and feel comfortable. You can't, right? Because it's not balanced. It's like you're the only one giving, you're the only one inputting, taking time, putting in the effort, showing up, paying the bills, taking care of the kids. Right. So I do feel like that is what caused the Page of Wands to be reversed, the Ten of Wands, and the Five of Swords. Always fighting over a lot of different things. There's always a fight, or there's an undercurrent of unhappiness, right? The inability to bring peace and balance. From the very beginning, there could have been issues. I'm hearing somebody should have paid attention to that from the very beginning. But now there's a tower. The tower brings it down so that there's nothing to return to. It's Scorpio energy saying, I just had enough. But this happened unexpectedly, like it caught you off guard. Whatever this was, it was divine timing. It was an ending. Perfectly timed. Okay? Because it's all about you getting back into you, Aquarius, investing in your cup, your freedom. I do feel like this has been coming for a long time. Like you've earned this. The ability to just focus and prioritize on yourself, getting away from what no longer serves you. This full moon could have been a revelation of that. It could have been when it happened, like you actually left. Or you could have left before, but you're still healing. and putting things in their proper place, changing your perspective on things, focusing on you, getting back in tune with what makes Aquarius happy. Where do I want to go next? What do I want to do next? Focusing on your cup. It's very valuable. Very valuable. Okay? Trust your intuition at this time. Whatever is going on, Spirit says, trust your intuition. Yeah, I do feel that some of you are just walking away now after this full moon. You know, the full moon energy will last for at least 2 weeks or a week and a half or so. Energy is just fluid, right? Like time, it just blends right in. And so it is divine timing. It's time for you to walk away from something that no longer serves you. The Tower says it is over. There's no second chances with the Tower, right? There's only rebuilding, starting new, starting afresh, a new cycle. That's the only thing that can emerge from a Tower. There's no reconciliation here. Yeah, so I feel like that's what's happened. There's been some physical space, some distance here, stalemate, no communication. I'm not calling them. Well, they didn't call me. I'm not calling them. No matter what, I'm not calling them. Right. Walking away. Because once that Tower occurs, you just stand there looking in awe. Like you're shocked. You are. But, you know, there's nothing you can do about that. It's over. Somebody can't believe, like they spent 8 years or a long time and they're walking away with nothing. With nothing. But their cup. This is you. Look at your value, your worth. You're examining that now. You're getting some truth. Some truth, some clarity. Self-discoveries are very important right now for you. Discovering a lot about yourself. Like how to focus your attention, your thoughts. How not to give them to any wandering thing that crosses your mind, and definitely not to the past. Something new is unfolding for you. You have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Those are new beginnings. Your emotions are going to be stirred. Now you see the value of your cup too. Maybe you were wasting your time in the past. That's why the Tower showed up. Because you were giving more than you were getting. It was lopsided. It was a lopsided relationship. And that could not go. That could not stand the test of time. Somebody doesn't like hearing that divine timing is at play. Everything unfolds at the right time. Because we get impatient. We want, or even in this case, there's somebody that wants this back, but it's done. That relationship is done. Because even if you do go back to them, they go back to you, you two get together again, you're not with the same person. They're a new person. Absolutely. After we experience things, our perspective changes. And so we regroup. And as we regroup, our values, our belief, how we feel changes. So they're not the same person. Yeah, I don't think somebody's getting the answer that they want. They may want you back, but it's not happening here. It's over. There's no second chances. This is justice. Whoever was carrying the weight of this, you get justice. There's clarity. There's balance. There's restoration. There are new relationships with Libra. Could involve a Libra, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Heavy Scorpio. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Heavy Libra, heavy Taurus. Leo, Aries, Sag. Could be any sign. But divine timing is in play in your life with the Tower. It's happening now because it's supposed to happen now. Whatever is happening now is supposed to happen. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. Nobody can stop it. Right. This was long overdue. This was long overdue. Time to focus on something new. And you are enjoying your freedom when you start to take your power back by taking your focus, your attention, your love, and placing that back on you. I see the star. I feel you healing. I feel you regaining your hope. You look awfully good too. You do. It's like you've decided to change your look to match your state of mind. Good idea. And you begin to realize that you have everything inside of you to move on. You want more, you desire more, and you deserve more. And you're going after that. All about filling up your cup. What else does? This is divine timing. This is supposed to happen right at this time where you're in a position where there's a new beginning with these aces, a new opportunity, a fresh start, a clear slate, a new beginning. And it's not with the past. I'm sorry. When I see the tower, that's a clear indication. Well, it could be. You would have to work from scratch with that person, leaving all the old thoughts and feelings behind, right? Forgiveness, all very important when you try and reconcile. And most of the time that doesn't work because people hold on to those negative memories. This is about choosing serenity, choosing yourself, focusing on you, your elevation. All of these major arcanas, let me see. You have 1, 2, 3, and 2 aces. 3 major arcanas and 2 aces. If that's not new, I don't know. Spirit is leading you towards something new because it's the right time. This is the right time right now, and that's why all of this change is occurring. You're supposed to be somewhere else with someone else, doing something else. No matter what you go through, choose happiness. Rise above fear. And keep your thoughts on positive thinking, right? On filling up your cup, on what you want. That keeps you in your power. Also, you are a sword. It is all about truth, clarity, right? I am true to myself and others, removing any masks or illusions. I have confidence in who I am. I reveal the good in me. I do not need to hide or prove anything. I replace shame or guilt or this negative situation. I replace that with power of love and truth. Remember I said you have a choice with the 5 of Cups. There's a choice. With the 6 of Cups, rather. There's a choice. We always have a choice. We have free will. And that's why when it comes to everything, we have a choice. But with divine timing, there is really no choice. Nothing's going to happen until it's supposed to happen. And when it does happen, it's perfectly timed. But we become impatient, right? We want to help God. I know I do. Well, God, can I help? No, you can't. Because usually then when you try and take control, you mess it up. At least I mess it up, child. All right, what else does Aquarius need to know? Also, we'll talk about you working on something and being patient while it unfolds, trusting your intuition and your timing. What else? Your dreams are very important, your imagination. Messages are being given to you. You've got a bright future ahead. Divine Feminine. Look at you. Talk about divine timing. See, all of this was to build your character, to prepare you for what's coming in. Whoa, something very, very, it's divine in nature. When divine timing shows up and then divine feminine shows up, it's divine in nature. Yeah. Some things had to happen so that you would accept yourself and others as they are. This is about your liberation. You are evolving, growing. You're another one just like Sag. You can't be complacent, like just exist or settle. That's not you. That's not you. So there could be rebellious energy because you're resisting. You're resisting. Somebody's resisting because somebody wants you back. Like they don't want you to move on. They want you back, but the tower is here. It's over. And you're divine. You're supposed to be somewhere else. That's why divine timing is at work right now. Okay? Yeah, somebody has to just let go. Let go of the control and dependency. I don't know who that is, but it's time to move on. It's time to focus on the long term. It's time to focus on rewards, not what happens in the past, not bringing the past back to life. There is no chance that that is happening. What else? Aquarius. What else does Aquarius need to know? Intuitive messages regarding divine timing. You're a work in progress. Nothing happens overnight. There are some wounds still that have to be healed. And that takes time. Again, I feel that star. You are the star. You are a work in progress. But boy, the important word is progress. You are making progress here. And you're not being idle. You know, while we wait, we shouldn't be idle because then that negative shadow energy creeps in telling us you're not going to make it. You can't do this. You're never going to meet somebody, right? But he sent me here to tell you you're going to have it all. This is about you believing that Divine's got you and that he's working on your behalf, having faith, right? You are the card of faith and hope. That's what Spirit is calling for you to have at this moment because everything is unfolding at the right time. And sometimes we can sabotage it. We can sabotage it. But here it is. You're currently in solitude, some of you. And if you're not, you need to be. Why? Because you're being prepared for something better. Having it all means in terms of work, in terms of home, in terms of family, children. Yeah, you're having it all. Tell me in terms of purpose, calling, work, career, money, what does Aquarius need to know? Follow the passions of your heart, whether it's regarding a relationship, a new relationship, or a new job. Real passion is what we're talking about here. Not superficial, something deep in that heart, right? Otherwise, you're wasting your time. And in the past, things have been dead end for you. So, right. So now it's time to really focus on your true passions. It's also good to experiment. And here we go. Don't settle for less than you truly deserve. There you go. You can't anyway. You just can't settle. The wheel is here. Sagittarius comes and brings good fortune to your life, good favor. Your life is improving and you're going to get a break soon. Right. You're very wise. The past has made you wise and wisdom is coming to you. More wisdom. I feel like there's more information, like more is going to be revealed for you. Because you're doing a deep dive. Filling up your cup is a deep dive on what really makes you passionate. You know, what is going to hold your attention? What's going to keep you? That's difficult. Very difficult. But with the Six of Pentacles in a relationship, in a job, there has to be fulfillment. Give and take. Receiving and getting. You want something that adds to you, that replenishes you, that excites you, that makes you want to go, want to be with them, want to go to work. Yeah, that's filling up your cup. That's testing and experimenting and seeing what works, because we don't always know when we're in an energy of self-discovery. And that's what you're in right now. Giving and receiving keeps the flow of abundance going. Also, helping others. This waning gibbous moon is about being generous, helping others, taking the focus off of us and putting it on somebody else. It makes us feel better and it brings us good karma. Yeah. You're helping others, gives them a chance. It makes them feel important. And also, this is all about leading you to the desires of your heart. hmm Whatever you're doing, first of all, when we're called, it always involves service, right? We're here to be of service. There is no job here that is not a service job on this earth, right? Think about it. You're always doing for others, right? Doing something to them, for them, with them, right? And so you have to experiment. You have to experiment when you're changing because you've never done it before, but you got to test it out to see if it's even worth your attention, your time. Oh, you're learning so much through this. And that's why, right, Spirit holds divine timing because he knows right when we're ready. Because he has the power to bring whatever we need to experience next into existence. What else, Spirit? What else does... Most of you, I do see you focusing on your independence. This is you to a T. Look how content he is. Not a worry in the world. Right. It's time to go out on your own. Yeah. Don't be scared. Divine's got you. You're very protective. But this is a very creative time for you. Very exploratory. You are feeling this Sagittarius energy today. Everybody is. It's a time to spread your wings, not to be shy. And that's not you. You're not shy. So create your own, whatever that is, new relationships, business. Try something well outside of your comfort zone. Right. Success is outside of our comfort zone. It is. It means we have to go above and beyond. But oh, when we get there, is it worth it? Yeah, you are at a point right now where there's so many options, you're having difficulty choosing. Mm. Pray, pray, because trust your intuition and the timings. Your intuition is going to tell you to start something. Something's going to happen to let you know, focus here. Pay attention to that. Get creative. Look around. Look around you. A lot of times Spirit uses everything within your universe to impact and influence you. So don't be surprised by anything. Just be receptive. Be receptive. Get ready. All this good energy is getting ready to flow to you. Very creative. Something new's coming in. Divine timing is at play. Trust your intuition. A great shift. You may start to see 1122, which also should indicate to you major change is getting ready to occur. When you see 1122, know that divine timing is in place. Something's happening regarding your situation, bringing you closer, right? Personal growth, spiritual development, manifesting your goals. Oneness, a oneness. You're experiencing a oneness with Spirit. Yeah, the past cycle is definitely completed, right? It's over. Focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Expand your horizons. That's where you are. Permit yourself to try something new. Positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in your favor and in favor of your intentions. 1122. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. All right. 1122 is a good comment. Thank you for staying till the end. Always keeping you in prayer until the next moon phase. Namaste.